Now, normally the rule is whoever gets the biggest star wins the trade. This is a star-driven league. I don't care about your bench players. I care about your stars. Stars win games. Therefore, usually whoever gets the best star wins the trade. That may not be the case here. You see, the Clippers, I believe, might have won the trade. It's close. The Pistons got some good stuff about it, but I do think that ultimately the Clippers won this trade. The Clippers got the better end of this trade than the Pistons. Now, it's good for the Pistons. Here's why it's good for the Pistons. The Pistons get Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin was keeping the Clippers afloat in the West. So the West is incredibly competitive, and Blake Griffin was able to compete and win some games in the West. That's a big sign. It's a good sign. Now, if you put him in the Eastern Conference, which is really terrible, I think Blake Griffin could do well and win a lot of games for the Pistons. Not a lot, but enough. Because right now, the Pistons are in a bad state right now. They're in an 8-game losing streak. Their season pretty much has fallen apart. The Pistons needed to change something. This is good for the Pistons. They have a different roster. They can try a new equation and see if that is a difference that helps them win games. Also, another aspect of this trade for the Pistons was Avery Bradley's contract was going to end. Now, Avery Bradley, there was no guarantee he would trade again with you in Detroit. And let's be honest, Detroit, not a free agent destination, not a place you're going to get a lot of guys to sign in Detroit. But here's why I believe the Clippers won the trade. So you just signed Blake Griffin this offseason to a 5-year deal. And I am not, I know I'm biased. I'm not a big believer in Blake Griffin. I think he's had lots of injuries. I think he's questionable. Like, I don't trust Blake Griffin in the long term for the future of your franchise. So when the Clippers signed Blake Griffin to a 5-year deal, I was like, I don't know that that's a great move. I really don't. Now, it's also good so they got rid of the horrible Blake Griffin contract. The Clippers also get Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley's highly regarded. Now, Avery Bradley's contract is up at the end of the season. He will be an unrestricted free agent. But you do get a couple months to show him around LA. You can acquaint him with the Clippers. If you're going to sign Avery Bradley, this is your best chance because you can, how better an opportunity to show someone about your franchise than just having them on your team, giving them a couple months to try it out, they may be re-signed. Similar to what the 49ers did with Jimmy Garoppolo. We'll take him, we'll show him what we do, we'll try to keep him around. So I think you have now a better chance of signing Avery Bradley than the Clippers ever would have had before. The Clippers get Tobias Harris, a really good forward. He was in the All-Star conversation. He's a great player. He's really good. Everyone highly regards him. They really, really like Tobias Harris. So this is good for the Pistons. They get a big star. They have him on a 5-year deal, and they can shake up their roster. Maybe the Pistons of Detroit, maybe the Detroit Pistons needed to make a change, and they might win games this way. Now, the Clippers got the good end of this because they got rid of the bad Blake Griffin contract. They get 2 young guys. They get a bunch of draft picks, and they have a higher chance now of signing Avery Bradley than they would have otherwise. Now, if I had to pick a winner, I think both teams got a good end of this. They both benefited from this trade. But I do believe the winner of this trade is ultimately the Clippers. The Clippers are in reboot mode. They have draft picks. They have young players. They still have a couple assets they can move. The Clippers are on the good end of this trade. They really won this trade. The Clippers won the Blake Griffin trade. If you're watching this video, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Please help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about it on Facebook, on Twitter, maybe on Reddit. I have no idea how Reddit works. I don't understand it. So please tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. It would help me very much. And if you're watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe down below. Thank you so much and have a great day.